Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful morning and a wonderful evening. It is now time to do our long reading, The Love in Separation. This is a full reading, so bear with us as we do this. We've got a big story to tell today. For those who are new to the channel, I do this every morning, somewhere between 6 and 10 a.m., generally Eastern Standard Time. If you can stay as long as the read is finished, I will do some card pulls for some people. Donations are greatly appreciated. What I do require is that you like and follow the channel. And so with that, let's get started with our reading. I also have Mondays and Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I also go live with a co-host, Spiritual Susan, and we do single question card pulls. So let's get with the reading. This is Love in Separation. So any love interest that is in separation right now, the current energy is, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends time or space and time. Nothing is missing, right? And so this is just confirmation that you are in separation. This is a love in separation reading, so looks like Spirit is giving us that confirmation right now that everybody who's watching this, you are in separation currently. So Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about what we're channeling today? Okay. I have one more card that wants to come out, and I got the cards we need. So let's see what Spirit has to tell us about this connection and separation. Okay. So first off, we have the labyrinth, right? And this has been coming up quite a bit in the reads. Even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. And the labyrinth is challenges, right? You feel like you have no path out. You feel like you're stuck, but there is always a path out of the labyrinth. Okay? Learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other, right? And as you learn how to find your way out of that place. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize we are one with the divine, right? And so while we're getting separation, the enlightenment, as you go within and start to learn, you're going to find that you are never separated truthfully. The only thing that separates you is illusion, right? And then moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner, because that's going to help you get to that enlightenment. And then commitment. It's an important factor to achieve a successful relationship, and that commitment is something that we've been seeing coming in. Sometimes that's shown as a union, sometimes that's shown as reconciliation, communication. But the commitment means that, and even though there's a wedding ring on it, doesn't always mean a wedding ring. What it means is that relationship is moving into a new energy, an energy where there's going to be some sort of commitment, whether that's actually admitting you're dating, right? Being boyfriend and girlfriend, living together, whatever that is. Okay, and Samantha, if you can hang on till the end of the read, it'll be about 16 minutes, then I can pull some cards for you. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us on this connection. What else do we have, Spirit? Okay, so we got a few cards here. So Spirit is saying, you're going to need some courage and strength to get out of this labyrinth, and to the maze is sometimes what that labyrinth is called. A little easier on the mouth. So you're going to need some courage and strength. Right? Your person is keeping tabs on you through social media. Right? Spirit's asking you to have some fun. And Spirit's also saying that in order to get to commitment, you've got to make changes. It's not just your person that needs to make changes. You also need to make some of those changes. Okay, so let's look at some more energy, Spirit. Give me some more energies within this connection. What else do you want to tell us? This connection we're channeling today. And for those of you who are new to the channel, the more you interact with the channel, the more these longer readings are going to kind of put your situation in the energies so it'll resonate more with you. These are general readings, so certain things may or may not resonate. Certain things are going to be specific messages for specific people. Generally, people will be guided when that message is for them to watch the reading. And so let's read some what we have. So we have difficulties, right? Jealousies from others may serve as obstacles, and there's a lot of obstacles going on within this connection right now. Spirit's telling you to put yourself first, right? Because of all these obstacles, you need to work on yourself and just concentrate on yourself and your life and your being happy and your partying and whatever it is, having fun, being lighter. Because as you move that energy away from the wanting and the needing into, hey, I'm having a great time without you, you become much more magnetic. And this is more confirmation that free yourself. You do not need to be in control of everything for a love or relationship to be successful. And why are they saying that? Because as you try to control it, your energies are in lack because you're trying to control it. And as you pull more lack, you're going to attract more lack. You know, energy goes where the focus is, and the focus is on lack, not having. More confirmation on commitment. We have an engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment, right? So we have 2 commitment cards already coming through, and this is, what we love to see in a read when the cards agree on multiple decks, because they're showing you that we're pulling in the correct energies, right? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. Okay, and overthinking, playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. And that's why you see, if you watch my reads all the time, I always put the things that are holding you back on my right-hand side, is right by where the logo is up here, right? These are the things that are holding you back, why things aren't moving the way you are. And these over here are where you kind of want to get to the end game, right? We don't want to call it a goal or an outcome, and the reason why is that we don't want to set any expectations. We can show what's possible, right? And that's the key, is to understand that there is a possibility of these things happening, but you just have to allow. So let's see what other messages the cards want to tell us. Spirit, what else do you want to tell us within this connection in separation today? Show us the message cards. Anything else you want to give us? Okay. And we had one that fell to the ground, so let's take a look at what came out. Generally, when cards fall to the ground, that means it's something that's happening within the immediate moment. So this is what fell to the ground: paradise, happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase, right? And that goes along with the party. Stay lighthearted is what Spirit is telling you. And Spirit's also saying that positive mindset, manifest gratitude and bliss, that's going to get you to where you want to be. And yet another confirmation on commitment, right? Wedding rings. Union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion, right? And so you've got wedding ring, engagement, right? They're all saying the same things. The cards are confirming that whoever's read this is potential of getting to that larger commitment. Seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party temptation, right? And this is what's holding it back, because I'm not sure which side of it on this one is. You both could be out there dating, working on third parties, and as you're doing that, you're creating more distractions, and the more distractions you're creating, the more illusions, the more you get stuck in the maze. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, life partner, right? And this another confirmation that we're dealing with a twin flame or a high-level soulmate, however you want to label it, read. So let's get some more messages. So Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about this connection? It's connection and separation. All right, Spirit gave us a stack load of stuff here, so let's see what we got. All right, Spirit, so we got broken. I feel shattered about the situation, right? And your person's not happy about where things have led. Reciprocity. We're seeing this a lot. I want to have equal give and take. And when you want that true love, you're going to need to have that equal give and take, that compromise, right? And again, these are two more confirmations in the card that we're picking up the energies of this connection, and they're all agreeing. Irreplaceable. The way you love me can never be matched. And again, right into that soulmate space. Escape. I left when things got hard, right? And that's what always happens because people move to their comfort zone. When things get difficult, they're out of their comfort zone, they require change. Then what happens is everybody goes back to their trauma because they're happy in their trauma, right? It's that prisoner that's in prison, is getting 3 square meals every day, and doesn't realize that there's a much better life outside of that space because that's all that person knew. Right? Soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. And this sits into that soulmates. It sits into the karmic space. I'm going to put it in the middle here, right? Because you guys did have a soul contract, and that soul contract was to mirror each other and show each other where you needed to heal. And so let's go look at some other love cards here. So Spirit, what other cards you want to show us? What other love energies? Okay, you're just going to laugh at this one. What just popped out? Anything else you want to tell us from this deck, Spirit? I feel there's a couple more. There we go. Okay. So, and again, when I say these confirmations, you can't make this stuff up. You can see I'm pulling these live, and I like to pull them live so people can see that this is truly what pops out. So the first card we got was marriage, right? So how many engagement, commitment, marriage, how many more commitment things do I need to pull to show you that this is moving towards that space? Love language is acts of service. And so what is an act of service, right? Act of service is helping, doing things for somebody. If somebody's in need, they have some issues, something they need to help and solve, you're there to help them, right? Falling in love, right? And again, how many more confirmations do we get? More love. Material attachment, too much focus on the visible trappings, right? And this is where your person is, and potentially you're looking for a material solution, or you look going for money, or you going, rather you're so pissed off with love, you're just like, hey, I want to just go find somebody with money. Or the other way around, maybe your person is doing that too. Right? And just remember, divine feminine, divine masculine, they're an energy. It is not a gender. So just because you're a man, you're not a divine masculine. You could be a divine feminine because it's the energy. The Spirit's saying, let go of this past, let go of this attachment, let go of all these things that are holding you back into illusion, because you want to be the here. Because guess what? You're going to get more confirmation. Life partner. I don't know how much more confirmation we need on this read. I think I'm going to just go right to the messages from your divine masculine. Let's see what the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine, because this read has already told you there's a big commitment coming through, coming down the pike, if you allow, right? And allowing is the toughest part because it means you can't control it. So Spirit, what else do you want to tell us in situation? What are messages, direct messages from the Divine Masculine Collective, the Divine Feminine? What does he or she want to tell the Divine Feminine Collective? Not very talkative today. So let's see what we've got. 2 cards. I admire you, right? And so your masculine admires that energy. I don't know why it happened. They don't know why it happened because, they're sitting in illusion. They needed to go within to figure this out. Spirit, what else can you tell us? They had to go through some tower moments to get to that space of commitment. Spirit, what else does the Divine Masculine want to tell us today? Okay, yeah. So it took a while because the Divine Masculine seems to be clamming up here. Their energies. Took me a while to get to some of them. But if we haven't figured it out yet, we are in a twin flame read. This connection, if it resonates, is a twin. I pretty much knew it once we got to this space. I wish I could take it back. Your person wants to take this back. They're jealous and possessive, and that's why they've been spying on your social media. But they're asking you to be patient with them because it's going to take some time. And so with that, let's look at some advice, and let's look at some time. Let's look at where are we in this twin flame journey, since we've already figured out it's a twin flame read. Where are we, Spirit? Okay, we're at the 9-9 level, unification aligning with abundance. So for those of you who this reading has resonated with, you're almost there. You're getting to the plate. The 9-9s are all completion. If you've been seeing 9-9 everywhere, then this reading is probably for you. Take what resonates out of these readings, leave the rest behind. Let's get some advice from the Divine Feminine's higher self as to what advice the Divine Feminine's higher self wants to give to the collective. And the higher self is saying a wonderful surprise is coming. Wow. Like I said, this read has come out really interesting. I have not had such a positive read on this in a while. So we're going to ask some timing questions. I'm going to use 2 timing decks because I'm trying to tune in 1 timing deck. So this is my usual timing deck. Spirit, can you give me the timing on this surprise, this commitment, this marriage? And Spirit saying, patience is required, right? It's always the case, and we see that here too, right? Please be patient. So again, how many more confirmations do we want to get? And I want to see if this other timing deck is going to give us something similar. Only reason is that, like I say, I just got it, so I need to tune it in. Sometimes the the newer decks don't quite tune into the energy yet. It takes time. As we work with it, we get more solid results. So Spirit, anything else? And Spirit saying, the next time you go home, and 15 months later, right? So it's going to be from today until 15 months from now that this can potentially come in. Spirit's not giving us a lot other than, it's patience required, which is divine timing. And with that, we will call this read done. And please like, follow, share, and subscribe. If anybody is still on the read live, this is on TikTok only live. Please put your, Samantha, I think it is, if you're still here, put your question in the chat window again so I can answer it. For those who are watching on the replay, thank you. I appreciate you guys taking the time to go through these reads with me every morning. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. Make sure you put notifications on if you're on TikTok, because I will go live, and you'll get a notification when I go live, and I do give people the opportunity to put questions in. Donations are greatly appreciated, not required. I just require you to follow. And also, for those of you who would like to get some questions done live, also, I do a live show with a co-host, Spiritual Susan. We do this every Monday and Thursday at 8 a.m. If you're looking for a much deeper read on specifically your own situation, then what I ask you to do is just contact me. I do them. They are at a fee. Right now, my current fee for the summer, I'm matching Spiritual Susan's. Both of us are doing a $40 read for your particular situation. And this will be very similar to what you see here, something between 15 and 30 minutes that we'll put either live or recorded, where we go through the entire stack of what's going on within the energies. You can send us an email to schedule that. All my contact information is in my description, and Spiritual Susan's, if you get to the live with us, her contact information will be there as well. Whoever you resonate with is fine. And like I say, like, share, follow, subscribe. For my YouTube followers, those who are watching on the replay, I do thank you all for continuously coming back and watching. I do encourage you to, interact with the channel. The more you interact with the channel, the more these become relevant for you. And like I say, if you feel that you have the need for healing based on some of the messages, I do have a spiritual healing channel on YouTube in which I do light language healings. I do personal healings as well. Those are available at request for a one-on-one. You can just go ahead and look at the description for all my stuff. My spiritual channel on YouTube is Silver Fox Spiritual. And with that, I say thank you and have a great day.